Hey friends! So it is Saturday, and if you're wondering why I'm wearing makeup on a Saturday, it is because Texas A&M is having some sort of like little staff appreciation thing where they invite you to come have like a professional photo taken with like your dog or your family in front of one of the A&M landmarks. And so I thought that would be kind of fun to go and do. They do neat little stuff like this all the time, and so I haven't brought Rory to campus yet. I'm gonna do that. Little update. Last night was Friday night, because that's what comes before Saturday, and I went out and played pool and had drinks with someone, and that was a lot of fun. I have learned that it is better to go to a pool hall that does not charge by the hour but charges per game, because I'm a bad enough pool player that that a game of pool takes like 45 minutes. I also have set up a big yard sale route on my phone, so directions will be going to me there. I got on Craigslist last night, looked for yard sales. I also got on the local Facebook swap site and looked for yard sales, and then I think I chose like 7 or 8 that looked good. I put them into a Google Maps sheet and rearranged them until it was like the quickest route. And so after I leave campus, I'm gonna go yard sailing for the first time in Texas. I'm excited. Got a big bottle of water for Ro and me here. She's coming with me, of course. She likes yard sailing. And I still need some like little stuff for my apartment, so I'm hoping I'll be able to find that kind of stuff. Like decor stuff, I have a lot more like surfaces than I did in Mino. So that's kind of strange, but you know, and I don't want to clutter them, but I do want to like not just have an apartment that barely looks lived in. So I gotta accessorize. So all right, on to campus. Okay, that was so much fun. We took photos. They're over there still under really pretty tree. And actually, that's what I thought this morning when I woke up and it was raining, that it was probably canceled. And which is also why I didn't like wear a dress or like get actually dressed up for this. I just wore my happiness is not expensive shirt, and I was like, I'm going yard sailing, I'll stop by and if they have it. Turns out it was canceled. My photographer over here, so sweet, by the way, was the only one that showed up, and she just decided to shoot anyway. So she's gonna send us the picture. She got the most beautiful one of Rory, and I cannot wait to see it and show it to you guys. I probably won't be able to link them at the end of this video because I probably won't have them yet, but if I do, I'll show you, and if not, I'll show you in another video. And she loved Rory. Rory, what do you think? Rory loves campus. She's pooped 3 times and has peed about 1,000. There's no way she has anything left in her little bladder, but she's loving exploring the new place. I was going to take her to a dog park today, but it is so muddy and so wet, and I'm not sure I want to deal with that. So yeah, but good morning so far. First yard sale is some sort of warehouse sale, and I'm really excited about it. No worries, Rory's in the car with the AC on and a bowl of water, cold water. Okay, so that was not a yard sale. That was a lady running a business out of a little warehouse. And that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. She had some beautiful stuff, but that's not where you find the deals. So, I mean, $8 for like napkins, $40 for like a little chalkboard sign is not what it's just not where I shop. I could go to one of those little boutiques if I want to spend those kind of prices, and I don't. So just so you know, I am looking for a coffee table, potentially a rug. I'm probably not going to be able to find a rug at a garage sale, you know, just because they'll probably be a little torn up, and some kind of like general decor stuff. I do still want a new fruit stand, like one of those little tiered things, but we'll just kind of see what I find. Bro, did you splash water everywhere? Do you think a bowl this size is a pool? How did you even do that? What? Okay, number one rule of yard sailing. The new yard sale is always better than the old yard sale. So, if I have my designated route that I've plotted out, but if I see a sign that says yard sale, I'm gonna veer off course because I can always get back on course. So, I just went down a really long, dirt, muddy road that I swear I almost got stuck on and was terrified the whole time, but I've just landed myself at an estate sale. So, I'm gonna go check that out. And I also maintain that like the best way to get to know a new place is by yard selling and kind of exploring around. It's gonna be awesome. I found a ton of places just kind of driving through that I want to check out. For instance, they have a Habitat for Humanity restore. So I'm gonna check that out on the way back. YouTube milk glass fan friends that would love that. Just look, it's got the top and everything. I'm talking to you, sweet and simple home. So that was a really cool place, but I didn't buy anything, despite that I was tempted by a really cool shelf that I saw. I just wouldn't have any room for it in my apartment. And also there was a book called How to Make Love to a Woman, which I kind of wanted to read. It looked like it was from like this early 60s. So also, I don't know if you heard in the clip, but since it's now noon, they announced that everything was half off, and so I actually made another pass through just to see if there was anything I couldn't live without. I did see kind of a cool tray in the backyard, and I showed the clip of that, and it would have only been $1.50, but I wasn't sure exactly where I'd put it or if it was quite my style, so I passed on it. Because I love the hunt for the perfect things, but I also don't want to clutter my home with things that aren't my ideal. So I want a good deal. I want it to be perfect to my aesthetic.
Directions. Head south on South Brazos Avenue and turn left onto West 28th Street.
And I want to just love everything in my home. It's not too much to ask, right? Okay, so I just went to the third yard sale. My phone kind of needs to charge, so I didn't show you it. But I spent $1 and I got a thick yoga mat type thing, since there are no carpeted surfaces in my house right now, and it may take me a minute to buy a rug. I thought it would be nice to have one of those, which I used to use in Zumba a lot, to kind of like stretch out on if I need to, especially since, you know, I hurt my back a little while ago, and just not be like straight up on the cold hard floor. So for $1, not bad at all. They sell those for like $20, $15–20 at Walmart, so you saves. Okay, next yard sale up, and it looks pretty promising. This is not on my route, but I saw it on the way going to another yard sale. There's actually, I think there's a rug back there. I don't know. I also passed by another one. I didn't even stop. It looked very sparse, and it looked like mostly kids stuff. So since I'm not interested in that, I don't stop at those. So here we go. Okay, so that took 3 minutes, and it probably would have taken about 1 minute if I hadn't stopped to play with the adorable puppies. The lady was really sweet. She said she's moving everything to move back home to Waco. So she's happy about that, and I'm happy for her. She did have a coffee table, and she said she'd give it to me for $5, but it looks like a real project. And after those bookcases, y'all, I can't handle another painting project yet. It's gonna be a minute, so, but it was fun. Yeah, pretty normal. Gosh. Quick break to go into the Habitat for Humanity race. That place was amazing. Some of the stuff seemed like it was a little overpriced, but it had some really, really cool stuff in there. I need to go back when I can spend like a whole bunch of hours. So I did see one coffee table I kind of liked, but it was $75, which is a little much especially since it was kind of banged up around the edges. So, but that place is obviously like a treasure trove. Multi-floors. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a single, like just a type warehouse kind of, because some of the Habitat for Humanity stores don't have all the furniture and home decor and stuff like that. They're just like building supplies. But that place was massive and so cool. I'll get to go back there. I'm looking very forward to it. Roro, how you doing? I don't know why she waits to drink water until I come back, but I've only been gone for a few minutes, so. I also saw another Goodwill on the way. There's a Goodwill over near my house, but now I'm in Bryan, so I decided to stop the Goodwill here before I headed back to College Station. And I've noticed the thrift shops here and the charity shops here are extraordinarily well organized. They're very clean, and it looks like a lot of companies donate surplus items, because I've been in maybe 3 charity shops since I've been here, and they're just stocked to the gills with like brand new merchandise in like big lots. The only thing is that they're charging pretty much what they charge in the store for that type of thing. So I'm more interested in the stuff people have donated and are priced more reasonably. So I found this Lodge cast iron pot for $7, which is not the best deal in the world, but it's a pretty good deal, I think. I didn't have my phone with me, so I didn't get to look it up, but I know these cost at least 15 or so, and it's a really good size, and I think I'm going to be able to make a lot of really yummy stuff in it. So I've been wanting to cook more in cast iron. The only cast iron I have right now is a really, really big kind of cornbread skillet, and it's just kind of a pain, and it's really heavy to lug out, so I think this might be a really good alternative. And it doesn't look like this has really been used, so I'll go home, I'll season it, maybe make something yummy. So I'm excited about that. And some of my pots and pans have kind of been given out on me lately, so I don't know, replace them with something a little more long lasting if I can get used to cooking on cast iron instead of non-stick. I'll need to do some reading, but I'm excited about it. Not a bad deal. So far I've spent $8 today. Old tradition, when Sheila, my mom, and I used to go yard sailing, we would cap off the day with a dip cone from either McDonald's, who sold dip cones at the time, or Dairy Queen. Now, the first bite is always my favorite. That's just tough. Now once I get all the chocolate off, Rory will probably get the rest. Oh goodness. Oh well. Here, Roro. Roro. Roro, you want this? Roro, you know you like ice cream. You want it? Oh, idiot. Ooh. You know you want that. Really? I would have eaten it. Is it cold? Roro, are there not enough soft surfaces in this apartment? Is it an issue? Cause she's trying to steal my yoga mat that I just got, that was not intended as a new Rory bed, because she has 2 large Rory beds in this apartment, plus eminent domain claimed on every soft surface, including the couch, chairs, and bed. But it's not enough, and she deserves all the soft things, so I might have to fight for my yoga mat. I mean, how can you say no to that, right? I mean, I certainly can't.